Hi, welcome to 5 Minute Funeral. I'm Crystal,
And I am Van.
and this is a podcast about recovery and our crazy lives, and also my dog's crazy life. So let's just get started. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my poor little dog, who is going absolutely crazy. So my dog's name is Taz.
Yeah.
And he is a little Chihuahua poodle.
Chai Poo, yeah.
He's a Chai Poo. And he was born in July of 2018.
Yes.
And we have never gotten him neutered.
Yeah.
And he's... Come here, buddy.
He's like...
Come here. Come here. Come here.
No,
Come here.
he's like...
Come here. Come here, Taz. Stop. I'm going to show the viewers. This is my cutie pie dog. This is my cute dog. Just so you guys know. This is my little guy. Just so you have a point of reference. So, he's losing his mind. Because my ex-husband, his sister lives with him. And she has a dog. Her name is Zoe. And she has not been spayed.
Yeah, spayed.
And she is in heat. And so my dog is losing his mind. He knows that she is in heat, and he's pacing, going back and forth. Rick just called me right before we started filming, and my dog heard Rick's voice, and he has been going back and forth to the door. Taz is losing his mind. He thinks that Rick is coming to get him so that he can go do the hokey pokey with Zoe. And this poor dog, he's been up since 6:30 this morning. I guess Rick came in. I was at work. And what happened?
So I was like opening the door for Dad, right?
Right.
And then...
Because Rick brought van lunch.
Yeah, he was bringing me some food, so I was like, okay, I was gonna sneak out and try to get it before Taz. Taz got out of the garage door, and then Dad called me. I was like, I can't get Taz, and Dad's like, okay, I'll just bring it into. I was like, wait, don't. He hanged up before I could say it. He opened the garage door, and then Taz bolted to his car, and the car door was open, and Taz jumped
in the car.
So,
Taz is a maniac. He wants to go to Rick's so bad.
He was smart too.
I mean, it's insane. So then when I was just talking to Rick said that so we're letting Taz and Zoe, get it on, because we're like, at this point, if Zoe gets pregnant, whatever. But Taz doesn't know what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And they've never been able to get pregnant. We've let him try to do it in the past. She's a really teeny tiny dog, but so's Taz.
Well, he's bigger than her, though.
I mean, they're very, very small dogs. But regardless, Taz is not a stud, okay? He has no idea what he's doing.
He did it sideways once.
He has no idea. So anyways, but Rick was just telling us that he was so tired that he was laying on his stomach and drinking his water. Drinking his water out of the bowl, because he was so tired. I mean, this dog is insane. He's just, I cannot wait for Zoe to be out of heat, because this little guy, I feel so bad for this dog.
Oh God.
He's this poor little guy. So anyways, that's the story about my little guy dog, my little Tazzy. He's just a little horn dog right now. Yeah. Oh, now he's like scratching the window. Help me! Let me out! I just want my Zoe. The love of his life. Oh my goodness.
He's trying to find a way to escape or something.
Gosh, it's to be young and in love. That's funny. All right. So anyways, today I went to work and we had a really good day. And we had today at work at Hy-Vee at the EFC, we had the record-breaking day of sales, of orders. And that was amazing. And you know what was the most amazing thing? There was no chaos. There was no drama. There was no there was no,
Okay, like nothing.
it was just smooth. And, I mean, there was no, I mean, like, no one seemed stressed or anything. It just, I mean, like, it was just super easy.
Yeah.
I mean, it just felt really smooth. And I mean, it's like, we got this,
Yeah.
we just worked so cohesively. And, I'm just really proud of us today. And Austin, he came up to me, and he told me, that today was record breaking, that we broke the record. And, we had a really good talk. And, and we just agreed that, we have a good group of people. And it just, we actually just kind of patted each other on the back, because it was just great. I just think that it's amazing how when you weed out the people that caused drama, and you get a good group of people, and you stay positive, and you just everybody works together and you're a team. Yeah. It's just amazing how things start to work out, and it just feels so good to be a part of it. And I really, really, really am proud of us. And it made me feel really good that I was there today. And so I'm just really happy and proud of everybody that was there. And I'm glad that I was able to be there for the record, And so anyways, today is the 23rd, so let's read. Oh, and today's self-care. So let's read self-care. When will we become lovable? Well, I'd like to say I've already become lovable. When will we feel safe? When will we get all the protection, nurturing, and love we so richly deserve? It reminds me of that song. Where's my husband? Oh. We will get it when we begin giving it to ourselves. That is true. The idea of giving ourselves what we want and need can be confusing, especially if we have spent many years not knowing that it's okay to take care of ourselves. Taking our energy and focus off others and their responsibilities and placing that energy onto ourselves and our responsibilities is a recovery behavior that can be acquired. We learn it by daily practice. We begin by relaxing, by breathing deeply and letting go of our fears enough to feel as peaceful as we can. Then we ask ourselves, what do I need to do to take care of myself today or for this moment? What do I need and want to do? What would demonstrate love and self-responsibility? Am I caught up in the belief that others are responsible for making me happy, responsible for me? Then the first thing I need to do is correct my belief system. I am responsible for myself. Do I feel anxious and concerned about a responsibility I've been neglecting? Then perhaps I need to let go of my fears and tend to that responsibility. Do I feel overwhelmed, out of control? Maybe I need to journey back to the first of the 12 steps. Have I been working too hard? Maybe what I need to do is take some time off and do something fun. I like that. Have I been neglecting my work or daily tasks? Then maybe what I need to do is get back to my routine. There is no recipe, no formula, no guidebook for self-care. We each have a guide, and that guide is within us. We need to ask the question, what do I need to do to take loving, responsible care of myself? Then we need to listen to the answer. Self-care is not that difficult. The most challenging part is trusting the answer and having the courage to follow through once we hear it. Today, I will focus on taking care of myself. I will trust myself and my higher power to guide me in this process. Yeah, so a lot of times I think for most people, we forget about ourselves, especially when we have families and, especially if we have littles, when we just forget. And so I think we need to make ourselves a priority. I don't forget to make myself a priority. I sometimes make myself too much of a priority, and so I have to remind myself that there are other people in this world. And so yeah, but yeah, I do think self-care is super important, and I do make sure that I do something nice for myself. I get my nails done. I take a bath. I do my gratitude lists. I just always, I pray, I try to take care of myself the best that I can, as well as taking care of other people. But self-care is so important, and I always try to have fun. No matter where I'm at, I can always make fun. I always try to have fun, no matter where I'm at. And sometimes that gets me in a little bit of trouble because my son Van is always like, "Do you always have to? What do you always say to me?"
It's like, do we always have to draw attention? I don't like attention.
Yeah, he's always like,
I like to blend in with the crowd. Like,
yeah,
I don't like being the
center of attention.
Yeah, you like to be the center of attention. I don't.
And he's always like, do you always have to, can you ever be serious? Do you always have to,
It's because I always do a serious conversation with you, and then you're like,
do you ever take anything serious? And I'm like, no. Why would I? I mean, life is so hard. Why does everything have to be so serious all the time? I mean, I hate adulting. Right. I hate it. It's a bummer. What?
Nothing.
What?
Do I sound that mean?
No, I know. I'm just saying. I should really, honestly, be more mature. There should be a happy medium.
Yeah.
There should be a happy medium. But you do say that a lot. I remember one time in the car. One time you were young. You were really young. We were going to school, and you were like, "I don't want to go to school." And I was like, "Oh, but you're gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun. You're gonna have a great day." And you were like, "No, I'm not." And I was like, "Yes, you are. You're gonna get to see your friends." And you go, "Why are you always so happy?" And I go, "I don't know." And you go, "It's annoying." It was so funny. I was like, it's just part of my nature. It is just part of my nature. I'm not always like this, though. In my head, I'm cursing everybody out. You have no idea what's going on in my head. But anyways, if you want to get sober, get a hold of us in the link. Try to stay as positive as possible. We believe in you. We know that you can stay positive. And like and subscribe.
And Taz also says like and subscribe even if he's not his entire self.
Have a great day. Take care.
Yeah.